All right, Shalom. Before I start, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakorash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect to Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity under the video to the Spirit, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, this video right here, I only got this one clip unless something else comes to mind, but we got this young Jake. I kind of want to cover two things. Number one, we're a merciful people. Us, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, despite everything the so-called white man has done to us, in general, we're not even worried about him, man. We just want to enjoy life, enjoy our women, enjoy our kids, right? This devil, he's constantly hounding and badgering us. And, you get this young Jake, he's asked, if he was in a position of power, what he would do to white people. And contrary to what you so-called white people would say, the biblical Edomites, how, you want to kick all of us out of the country, right? You wish you could wipe us out. He ain't even going to say all that rough, even though we know scripturally that's what we're going to do to you, because that's what the Heavenly Father has ordained, right? So that's the first part, the fact that we're merciful. And number two, in our spirit, y'all, we can't mix with these people. And if this little kid was able to make that conclusion in 1972, how much more true is it now, y'all? Us, the Israelites, we can't. And by mixing, I mean living with them and living after their lifestyle. You understand what I mean, right? We are two different nations of people. We hate each other's guts. We will never get along. For as long as America stands, we will never be in agreement, because somebody is the righteous and somebody is the wicked. So let's let it play.
What do you think?
I will. Pay him back. I just send him someplace.
Where?
Like we have one side of the world and they had the other side, but just let them have a little piece of it.
What do you say?
I say we build a big brick wall and say the same thing.
What's that?
That they have a little side and we build a big wall so they can never get over, and we have a big side.
Why would you do that?
And another in the room, so they won't get on our side.
I mean, you think they just mess up or what?
They'd be trapped if they try to get over, we'll shoot them.
Well, why would you do that? I mean, you think they deserve that?
They deserve it. Yep.
Why?
Because they killed some of us, they chained some of us, they whipped some of us, and they stabbed some of us, they shot some of us.
So this is paying back.
Yeah.
But
They're not good. But this is not they're good too. But putting a brick wall there and not shooting them but doing what they did is not as worse as they did to us.
slaves.
It's not as worse as what they did to us. Exactly. He said, man, just put a brick wall up over them. If they try to cross it, shoot them. If not, just let them stay on their side. They got their side, we got our side. We gonna have the big part of the world, they gonna have the little part of the world. And man, them little youngers, they don't realize how spiritual what they said was. All right, now we are gonna enslave them, we are gonna whoop their ass, right? We are gonna bring down America. But besides that, they was pretty on point. We get the good parts of the earth, they get the little parts of the earth subjugated, and they bet not violate, in other words, right? That's how we gonna exist on this planet. Us subjugating them, because if we don't, they'll continue to poison and infect the world. And these little kids were able to logically conclude and deduce that. And remember, he said what they did was way worse. He said we don't even want to do them how they did us. And hey, like I say, that goes to show you that more noble spirit that we have, right? Really, y'all, they deserve double, and that's exactly what they're gonna get, actually. So let me start that out of Zechariah. Those are little kids, so they don't understand the full picture. But matter of fact, I'm sorry, wrong one. Out of Revelation. Yep, Revelation 18:6. It says, I'll start at 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she filled to her double. So we're going to be hard on Esau. We're going to be hard on the daughter of Babylon, which is Esau Edom, according to Psalms 137. You're going to get double for what you did. Why? Because you're a wicked people. And the way that we punish you is going to be righteous. Now, we're not going to do some of the foul mutilations that you did, right? A male doing sexual things to a male, right? Or doing things to your woman while you're still alive, right? We're not going to violate any of our laws, statutes, and commandments, even though we're going to be allowed to doubly punish you, right? We're going to punish you double in righteousness. And that's what's so beautiful about it. You can't stop it. Vocab, y'all can't do nothing about that. We will never be at peace. We've tried to broker deals. We've tried to sign treaties. We've tried to live after your American standard, and it didn't work. So the only thing that will happen is that we subjugate y'all, take everything, and force you to live after our way of life. Back in Zechariah, that's the only way this is going to work down here on the earth. We're going to put you in a pit, put you in holes, put chains on you, like the little one said, and we're going to force you to live halfway decently. And when you want to act up, you're going to get tapped up. I said Zechariah, excuse me, I meant Obadiah. At the end of Obadiah, what does it say? Obadiah 1 and 18. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken." And so this is at the end of it all. We're going to get rid of you by fire. Then what? It says, "And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain, the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead." Right, so after we wipe y'all out, we're going to reclaim the land. This is the only way there will be peace on the earth. We can't coexist, and y'all can't continue to have the earth under your dominion, because you give everybody hell while you rule. You don't give anybody mercy, not even the own lower class of your people. Here it is in our kingdom, y'all. All of Israel is going to enjoy the benefits. Esau oppresses all of his. So he has to be removed. He has to be removed. Verse 21. "And the Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai's." Esau will be judged, and he will be removed out of power. The mountain, the hill of Zion, shall be placed in power. That is the only way. Esau must be subjugated. Joel 3 and 8. "And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people afar off, for the Lord hath spoken it." So y'all are going to be slaves. You Edomites, we're going to rule over you. That's how we fix the planet Earth. That's how we make restitution. It's the only way. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just letting it play again. Dang, what they was saying was dead spot on. We gotta set up boundaries over them, right? So they can't do nothing to us no more and hurt us. Hey, what they say? There's a saying in the world: kids say the darndest of things, huh? You know, notice they didn't take it to the extreme like how you so-called white people do us, even though we're gonna do you extremely, right? Biblically, they was still showing mercy, a common trait of our people.
I will. Pay him back. I just sit him
Here it is. We show y'all more mercy than we show ourselves in many cases. Truth be told.
someplace.
Where?
Like we have one side of the world and they had the other side, but just let them have a little piece of it. Say we build a big brick wall and say the same thing.
What's that?
That they have a little side, and we build a big wall so they can never get over. And we have a big side
Why would you do that?
and another in the room, so they won't get on our side.
I mean, you think they just mess up or what?
They'd be trapped if they try to get over. We'll shoot them.
Well, why would you do that? I mean, you think
If y'all violate, we will use spiritual powers to subjugate you, like it tells us in Zechariah the 14th chapter.
they deserve that?
They deserve it. Yep.
Why?
Because they killed some of us. They chained some of us. They whipped some of us. Yeah. And they stabbed some of us. Yeah. They shot some of us. Some of us.
There's some pain back.
Yeah.
Like,
They're not good. But this is not the least good too. But putting a brick wall there and not shooting them or doing what they did is not as worse as they did to us.
slaves.
Yeah, we're gonna get you devils back. Cause it's a good thing these little kids aren't your judges, because they will let you get off easy. We're not letting you get off easy. And y'all, this is back in the 70s when Jake actually knew something. You ask a little 6 or 7 year old now, they probably wouldn't be able to. Those little kids were taught well. They enslaved us, they chained us, they killed some of us, they hung some of us, they whipped some of us. Ask a little 6-year-old average black kid. All they know is Fortnite and TikTok. All right, so I'm in with this one. This wasn't gonna be a long video. Esau is gonna be brought down and put in a position where his life and living is controlled by us at all times. This is a position he is not familiar nor comfortable with, but he's gonna have to learn how to get comfortable. Where is it at? I know it's in this chapter. I know I'm looking right at it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to turn this fucking brightness down. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me do this. Esau is gonna be brought down. Yeah, of course. Looking right at it. Isaiah 14 and yeah. I'm just double checking if you got that one. Yep. Isaiah 14 and 13, right? This is the mindset of Edom. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the power, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High." So in his mind, he's going to be, he wants to continue being the godlike ruling entity in the earth. But he's going to be pulled out of that lofty position. What's going to happen? Verse 15, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit." So Esau Edom is going to be brought down into a lowly position, no longer ruling, in a state of suffering and subjugation under the Israelites. All right, it's not just going to be one spot in the earth, because, right, where we're going to be ruling over all the earth, and we're going to be ruling intergalactically. So for them 1,000 years, y'all, he's just going to be in complete subjugation. That's the only way to do it. And if he acts up, he's going to get punished. Straight up, straight down. That's how we're going to handle it. All right, so I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.